Hello everybody, welcome back to daily draw number 4, almost daily draw I should say. We're looking at fruit today. As you can see, I've already done a tonal sketch of the drawing on the left hand side here, just to give me an idea of working in those negative shapes that we had a look at before in the previous daily draw. So if you can, have a look at that beforehand, but I want to move on to something different so that we can start to firm up our skills with other media as well and have a little bit of fun, inject a little bit of colour as well. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. So firstly we're going to look at grayscale. We're going to look at working in our colours, and we're going to mix up a lighter dark and a mid-tone so that we can go forward with our ink or watercolour sketch. You can use absolutely anything for this. If you haven't got watercolours or inks, then you can mix up a bit of tea and coffee and even work with that, so you can improvise. So looking at the page in front of me now, you can see that I've done a quick swatch in the corner of the page, so I know exactly what I'm dealing with, and I've worked out my colours beforehand, a little bit of prep before we go on to our painting, which you can see at the top there I've already done, but I'll show you that now in the next clip. I made a very light sketch of the apple, and just use a single apple in this case, just to simplify a little bit. And you can see that I'm starting with my light tone. Just going to pull some of the pencil rubbings off there, and you can see that I'm starting to build up that light tone, and if I need to I can dab to bring back that highlight. I'm using quite a big brush, so you might want to use a smaller brush. Entirely up to you, you know how I like my big brushes. So you can see that I'm going over and over again on the darker areas, building up the colour, and I'm going to let it dry in between each one of these, dabbing off as I'm going along. It's important to let it dry so you can build up your tones. So you can see there again that I'm starting to go in with the mid-tones now and the dark tones to really start to work on those shadows and give it its three-dimensional shape. And the shadow is falling to the right-hand side and the light is coming from the left-hand side. So we've got some shadows to think of underneath as well. Building up again, just to get the right consistency, and I'm happy with the shape. Okay, so now we can have a bit of fun. We can choose a colour and we can do the same thing, mix up the three colours and start to build it in a different colour. It doesn't matter what colour you use, you're still using light, dark and a mid-tone. So mix up those three colours. As you can see on mine later on, the blue wasn't quite dark enough, so I did end up adding a little bit of black into it, just to sort of get those real shadows, to get the the real pop from the apple. So yep, have a go at that. You can choose any colour you want. You can choose to do more than one, maybe do a sort of Warhol technique, up to you completely. But have a go at working the tones up in a single colour. Okay, there you go. Brilliant. Just smooth these sides off a little bit. And once that's dry, you can go in again and adjust a little bit more, get deeper tones on your apple, have a play, do as many of these as you like, just carry on. Yep, have fun. Look forward to the next one. See you then.